Hey there everybody, this is Mr. Flores from onemoreblog.com, and in this video I want to talk about some of the changes regarding voting for our server. There are various ways to support us. You can watch this video on YouTube, you can play on the server, you can invite a friend to our Discord, all sorts of stuff, but another way is to vote for the website. Not only do you get some rewards for this and you can save up for items that are kind of special, but you're supporting the server by getting the word out and putting it in front of other people's eyes by getting it ranked somewhere. And we might not be a super popular server, but people that are looking for a family-friendly server without toxic community, maybe there's not that much of those and we might stand out. So anyways, we have changed our voting this year. We now have some 1.16 updates to it and made it ready for the future, hopefully. And we've introduced a couple of new things, including the Netherite vote token. So I want to just go through a couple of changes that we've had in the last month for this fall season update of 2020, and some things that I've worked on today and demonstrate them a little bit. How to vote for a website through a website for our server is pretty easy. In game you can type /vote and a book will pop up now, and you can click on the link and go there, type in some username that is hopefully yours, and fill out a captcha or something, and in game you'll get rewarded and all that sort of stuff. We can do one as an example, but I want to go through a couple of these features. Alright, first of all, we have alt tokens. They look like this or like that, and you might recognize them and have saved them up. But now we have some new tokens. This whole group over here is actually new, and they all look like this now. So they're easy to recognize and they're pretty cool. And I'll get to the other ones at the top in a second. But what if you have old tokens and you want to exchange them for the new ones? Because you don't want two chests with old and new tokens. You might want to have everything in a nice stack. First of all, I want to clarify that if you have 32 old tokens and, for example, 32 new ones, I will accept them both in order to exchange it for a special item. So they don't have to be converted, but it's a little nicer and more convenient. So we've set up something to do that. So let's go and check that out. When you go to Warp Vote, so Warp Vote, you'll end up here, right in front of it, and there are signs, and you get welcomed by effects. There are some shops here now. There's a lectern, all sorts of stuff. So take the time to read the signs and find out where you have to go. We're actually going here. If you have unstackables, you can now right-click this table and a menu will pop up. So, for example, we have 16 gold votes. So I can click on this one, and now I have 8, but my new vote tokens have increased for gold. 8, and there we go, that is taken care of. And I have 4 of these old ones. I could just click on this, and now I have them added to the new quartz vote tokens. So very easy to trade the old ones for new ones. So that's the first change that we have introduced today. Another change is actually not only that they are new and updated, but there is actually now a 6th website for Netherite. So if you think Netherite is really hard to get, for your trouble to speed things up and giving you Netherite scraps by voting for our server on that website. So you vote, we get your support and we say thank you, here's a little bit of netherite. So that's pretty cool. We now have that added to our system. So when you type vote, like I've mentioned before, or vote list or vote link, it doesn't matter, they're all there. So now let's do vote. You'll get a book where you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 websites, and the new one, I've used it today, is now red, and that one, MCSL, is the one that gives netherite. So PMC is diamond, maybe this one is emerald, and that's how those 6 sites go through this list. Alright. Another thing that we've done is update these admin shops. They now take the new vote tokens. They no longer take the old unstackable ones or any of the ones that I was trading earlier. All the legacy ones and the old ones and the early 2020 ones, they no longer get accepted. They have to be the new type of vote tokens, identifiable like this. But that's okay. All 6 of them are accepted, and the price of 30,000 has been doubled, even more than doubled. It's now 64,000. And it's an admin shop, so the chest will never be full, which is very cool as well. So if you don't care about special items and all that sort of stuff, you don't want to sell it on the market to players, you want some quick money, then if you have 16 diamond votes, for example, you left click or right click on the chest and poof, it takes it out of your inventory and you get 64,000 bucks. Very cool. In-game money, by the way, not real money, of course. Alright, what else is new? Votes, we've done that. We've done the shop. We've got all this stuff. What is this? 64 tokens of a kind can trade against a OP item. Exactly. For example, I got 64 diamond votes and I got 32 of these. But if you add the other ones up and they would make 64, that won't trade. You can only trade 64 of the same type, and it is linked to a special item. And I have them right here, and this is normally something I don't show, but the tier 1 items are actually right here. And the diamond one would give you a diamond elytra, forged through support. This is a tier 1 vote item. And in a second I'll show you the website where all the different tiers are displayed. Alright, one step back. We've covered this. There's a little bit more going on. Learn more about vote tokens by typing vote tokens, and that is now actually at the bottom of every token. And before this used to be diamond vote or emerald vote, and they all now, like if you type in diamond vote, it will tell you no, it's vote tokens. And vote tokens gives a little introduction and then links to the forum and the page on the forum that explains everything from this video basically, but more accessible, I guess. Alright, there's a sign here that is actually a tricky little, sneaky little extra feature. If you vote 7 days in a row, you are on a streak. You'll get an extra set of tokens. These are those tokens. You've never seen these before on the server, unless you watch this in the future and you've played and voted. Lapis, slime, clay, glow, paper, and nether. And you might notice, if you have a keen eye, that the blue diamond has a blue lapis, that the green emerald has a green slime, and then gray, yellow, white, and another dark nether one. So this is not netherite, by the way, this is a nether brick, but we'll call it nether vote token. The only way to get these is by doing what it says on this site, on this sign, vote 7 days in a row, and you're automatically getting these ones. And why is that important? Because, for example, you have a lot of diamond ones and you have a couple of these lapis ones, and you actually wish to save up for netherite. What you can do now is go into the back here, where you have these streak tokens that you've earned, so right click to exchange them. And here is the menu for vote exchange trades. You can go there and pick the one that you want. So for example, you wanted diamonds to go to netherite. Alright, so let's get our diamonds and find netherite. That's over here. And it says 3 diamonds. I have that. Plus one of these brick things. I have that. Equals or crafts into these netherite tokens. So we're gonna have 3 minus here and then plus 3 here if things are going well. And there you go, 61 on the diamonds, and now I have 6 of these. And if I click it again, it will not work because I do not have a vote token for the nether. So if I vote 7 more days, I will have one of these and I can do another exchange. Very cool. And you can do the same for other things. For example, from emeralds with a nether brick to this one. But I don't have it. What I do have is a paper vote token. So I could exchange some of my emerald ones for exchange the paper, and a couple of these emerald ones for a quartz vote token. And every possible combination is in this menu, unless I made a mistake. Definitely worth remembering that if you are a couple short, maybe you can exchange or trade with other people, but there is a way to get this. Side note, these trade or streak or exchange tokens, they are new. And this is the only way we're using it. It is very possible that if we add another site in the future for whatever reason, for example, a extra vote or upgrade vote or whatever we can think of, we might start using these instead of adding even more. So if you think they're worthless now, just keep them for a while. Maybe we'll start utilizing them in the future. Alright, so we have all of this stuff covered. Basically, all you have to do is type vote. Doesn't matter, we can just click on one. We're here. Uh-oh, oh there we go. Click name, power tool, submit votes. I heard a click, it says you have successfully voted. In game it says thank you for voting, everybody reads that, and I got informed that I earned money, XP and some points. Excellent. So that's how you save up for these tokens actually, so that's pretty cool. And now we have that 6th website. Alright, let's just go to the forum for a second. Alright, if you go to www.onemoreblock.com or omgboard.com, you end up on the OMG website. If you scroll down there, you'll see the category for Minecraft, and if you keep scrolling past the server stuff, the player stuff, the world information, and then vote servers, you'll find that there's information here that you can donate, you can vote, there's some party information, the vote tokens are explained. We'll change this one to go to that one soon, but it is there. And now there is this link that actually goes to the website. So when you click on it, you end up on omgboards.com/vote. Very simple. And this is the site dedicated to telling you what voting is about, what does it mean, how do you vote, where do I vote, do I get rewards for voting. I have 64 of something, like all the stuff I just went through to introduce you to this system. All the servers are listed here, all 6 right now. So read what it says. And if you want a direct link to this, just bookmark it. Sorry, it's been a very long day. Just bookmark it, and you can hold down Shift or Command or Control, whatever operating system you are on, and then just quickly click on these titles and it will load them up one by one, and you can start voting for our website. We have 6 websites. That means you can get 6 tokens per day, and if you do that at least once a day for 7 days in a row, you get those extra tokens as well. You can see that the netherite one has been added. Vote rewards are explained here as well, like the money, the XP, the points, the job points, in-game items, the vote tokens, what I can do with those vote tokens, and a little bit of info about these extra tokens that I've just talked about. The vote tiers are a little complex, but basically if you start voting, you unlock tier number 1, so 64 diamonds might be linked to the elytra, but if you have all 6 items, you've unlocked tier number 2. And tier number 2 has multiple layers, and when you have those 2 layers done, which is 12 items, then you've unlocked tier number 3, which is the last one, and it has 3 layers, so that's 18 items or something. And it's not always items, they're also like the ability to get a box with a bunch of tools or ores or build materials, or maybe there's a command, might be temporary fly, maybe you get God mode for a day, things like that. Pretty cool stuff. I think one of them in tier 3 actually would allow you to move your skyblock or one block island into the regular world so you can expand on your base. So all sorts of stuff in there. They are listed here. So tier 1, for example, has 1 layer and 6 items, and these are those items. So 64 diamonds will get you the diamond elytra, 64 emeralds will get you the emerald sword, etc. And don't get fooled by the item, because even if it is an iron pickaxe, you get Unbreaking 5, Fortune 5, Looting 5, Efficiency 5. That's a serious pickaxe. Plus, you'll notice in tier number 2, if we scroll down, that there is an iron upgrade, which lets you convert it into a diamond pickaxe. So that's pretty cool, and it's very possible that tier 3 has one where you can convert it to like a much higher level, like Unbreaking 10, Fortune 6 and Netherite, or maybe it becomes like really unbreakable and soulbound or something. Who knows what's possible, right? So it might start as an iron pickaxe, but it's your pickaxe and you can level it up the higher you get in those tiers. Tier 2 has 2 layers. This is layer 1 and that has 6 items. And then layer 2 also has 6 items. And now including the netherite stuff. Tier 3 is the next one. And this information is completely fake. I haven't finished it yet. We're working on it. It really is coming. It's been 6 months now, and it's terrible that we've been waiting this long. but I'll show you that we really are working on it. We have test boxes in the game right now where we have all sorts of items ready to go, and it's pretty nifty. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, soon. But this was the first step to get it to where it needs to be. And every time we have an item updated, we'll update this website as well. So that's about it. Did I forget something? We have the vote streak, we have the new tokens, we have the token exchange, we have a token trading thing, we have the new Netherite one, the new vote website. I think that's about it. All right. Over time, this will slightly get updated. People will make suggestions. People can suggest things actually. Check out our forum to do so, or the Discord suggestion channel. But the most important thing, I think, is that if you like what we're doing here and you want to show some support, that you can click vote and you'll get a little bit of stuff for it. I am getting messages from somebody. I gotta go. All right. Thank you for staying till the end of the video. If you like what we're doing, click like, share the video with a friend, invite them to the server, and I'll see you on the forum, Discord, and our game server, onemoreblock.com.